I had been working in the housing industry, and I knew with the election of Ronald Reagan in 1980, that was over. The previous co-op that had Bookpeople had put it up for sale, and I bought it. Well, it was sort of a dream. You know, we didn't really understand what it went into owning a bookstore. We thought it'd be nice to have a bookstore, and we figured it'd be a kind of a quiet business, and you know, read some books, talk to some people, maybe play chess, and drink coffee. We didn't really realize that it was a pretty intense operation. Nothing has changed more than the book business in the last 30 years, and each customer and each book is a different problem that has to be solved separately. There is no same solution to the same problem every day. In 1981, you could order a book and expect it to take a month. In 2011, if you can't have it in a couple of minutes, people are just upset. It's a gathering place. It's a place where people can meet and communicate. And all these books, all the 68,000 books we have here, basically are 68,000 individuals trying to communicate something that's important to them to other people, trying to reach them with essentially what's their soul, their reason for being, what they enjoy, and to make that better, to brighten the dark days of winter, or to pass the long, languid summers. Every day is sort of like Christmas because you're unpacking boxes and discovering new things constantly. Just the feeling good about what you're doing, to know that it matters. I don't wake up in the morning and think, oh gee, I have to go in. There's no burnout. You just never know what's going to walk through the door and how that's going to make things vastly different or change. Or just the feeling of success that you get from when you successfully complete a sale and really help someone, and you see that smile, and when you sell somebody a book that you know that's made a real difference in them, or when one of the young students gets something and has opened up not a door but a whole house of being to them. We provide a platform for local authors to express themselves. We provide a sales outlet for artists. We provide something different that makes Moscow something different and attractive to people to come or want to stay.
Bookpeople is sort of the epicenter of all things literary, social, and cultural, I would say, in Moscow, Idaho. Do you agree?
I agree. I think one of the best stories about Bookpeople was when you were moving from across the street and literally the whole town lined up and passed book across the street to put it in here. That was, Moscow at its best.
Why we moved is sort of related directly to the changes in the retail environment. I had a lot of student customers come in and tell me, oh, I like your store, but my friends won't come in here because it's too small for them. You have to have everything. Everything in the world has to be available to me in case I should want to learn Upper Slavonian, an old Slavonic script. So we needed a bigger space. Well, the date was December 28th, 1999, because we wanted to be in a new building for a new century and a new millennium. It only took about 2 hours to move the books. It was 28 degrees that night, and there were a lot of pictures of people stopping and holding up the line because they found some book they were interested in reading it. And we had the bagpipers came. Always nicer on the sunny side of the street. I would like to think that we left a legacy of good books and reading and interest in the intellectual life. Thank you for coming. The only thing we plan to do at the end is have an old-fashioned Irish wake. Dan Marr will be one of the performers, but that date is still undetermined.
What has been your guiding philosophy for operating Bookpeople?
Do good and have fun.
How's that worked out for you?
Pretty well. 30 years of it.